Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So we're up and running. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air, and what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good too, and he never seems to lose it in important areas. I'd expect this team to notch up a lot of clean sheets with him on board.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Tries to pass it through. Drogba unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Nice defending, physical and effective. And there's green grass ahead of him. Marquinhos gets it clear. And that's definitely not his best. And here's Beckham. Good-looking ball. That's been cut out, well played. And it's Drogba. Looking to play him in.
Yeah, that works for me. The denial of movement, blunt and...
It's Ibrahimovic! And he should have made them pay.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Out. Well, that's beautifully weighted. He's in plenty of space here. So it is still 0-0. It's Rui Costa. Now it's Puskás. Oh, there's a probing ball. Timber. Some front-footed pressing going on here. And here's Couch. Timber tries to play it through. Brilliantly cut out. Rijkaard. Puskás conjures time and space where few can. And here's Ibrahimovic. And this is He's had a shot! And that was very necessary. So still we are where we began. It's 0-0. Tries a shot! And he's done it! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Liverpool are in front now, the game's only goal.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang. Pele clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything this way.
There will be 1 minute added time.
He's had it taken off him. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Would the owner
Barcelona
of
go in at half-time with a game to chase.
Remove it, as it is about to be towed
Well,
away.
for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 18, Ibrahimovic. Coming on the field is number 15, Shevchenko.
The second period is on the way.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
And he can thump it away. Some really good ball movement. And this is Shevchenko. Referee has just said play on. And that is well cleared. Howson. This is a promising build-up.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? And this is just the keeper in his way. That is a brilliant interception. Barcelona still this single goal behind. And it's Kaut. Beckham. Lovely ball and a real chance now. Barcelona have a free kick. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Might be... Oh, shooting chance! And needless to say, that deserved better.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Now it's Drogba, and that could set him on his way. Goes for a shot! And there's a goal! They are right back in business!
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Out towards the flank. Nicely weighted ball. And this is Drogba. Now it's Kimmich. He's a sharp little ball here. Liverpool can breathe again, just.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Now it's Kimmich.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Now that's well seen too.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Foot in. Oh, easy pickings there. Can he get it through? That's a nicely shaped ball. Just eases him off the ball.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 7, Dirk Kuyt. Number 3, Xabi Alonso. Coming on the field, number 11.
In towards the back stick.
Number 13, McAllister.
It's a goal kick. And he's gone looking for safety. We are into overtime. Gattuso has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. They'll have to settle for that. A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and outthink, outsmart each other. But it wasn't to be, and they're all square. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Barcelona can always take more positives from a result like this. Yes, there is some tidying up.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. So things are underway. It does seem to be a 4-3-3, Jim.
Yeah, Peter, you can look at this formation 1 minute and think that it is 4-3-3, and the next time you check it'll be 4-5-1, and it's all to do with whether you've got the ball or not, and the wider attacking players being asked to apply defensive discipline too. When it does turn to a 5 across midfield, then the shape of this team takes on a much tidier, compact defensive look.
Fermin, Batistuta. Chance! They've scored!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
Barcelona finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Nice looking ball. Oh, that's clever. Batistuta receives it in a wide position. Can he finish?
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Short changes him with that pass. Kimmich is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. And it's Beckham. Threads one in. It's Ibrahimovic! And that is wildly off target.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
That looks a cracking ball. Duke was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. McAllister. Zanetti. Now this could be a chance. Fermin going face-to-face with his great rival. Can he get it through? Oh, what a mistake! So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello,
The game
everybody,
yet to
and
kick
welcome
off.
to
The
today's
excitement
match.
already
Portugal
palpable.
against Barcelona.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So we're up and running.
I'd really like to see Ronaldinho given freedom on the left flank here, Peter.
Yeah, the idea being that, of course, he can make good use of those dancing feet.
Yeah.
Oh, he's been caught on it here! And the finish! They've scored!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finding.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Number 7, Dirk Kuyt.
Portugal finding themselves unexpectedly behind. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. And it's Messi. Short changes him with that pass. Messi. And here's Isak. He might be Isak! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Portugal with the corner. They're first. And it's Kimmich. Great chance!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Good take and big chance!
Portugal would very much seem to be growing their confidence here. You can feel it.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Van Bouten calmly anticipates.
Portugal always have been a side that are known for pressing, a style that's very high tariff, Peter.
But it can pay off big time, can't it?
Yeah, just about every top side are doing this now.
Roberto Carlos. Well, that looks a decent ball.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Howson with a fine tackle. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Right, Shevchenko. Roberto Carlos. Ronaldinho. And here's Isak. Not the most convincing of passes. Shevchenko. Kimmich. Lovely pass, but can he get there? A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Oh, good climb! And the header is disappointing in the end.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that. There's the shot! And needless to say, that deserved better.
Well, you have to say how clever the pass was. It caught the defence off guard because of the disguise on it, and it makes it all the more disappointing that he didn't top it off with a finish.
Now it's Isak. Kukçu is the team's great visionary.
This is the time you need that pace.
Picked out brilliant. Can he finish? Just not quite happening for him just now.
Barcelona really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And that interception was most necessary. That's gone loose.
Has been indicated.
Real chance! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Cout clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And this could be the final action of the first half. He leaps for it! Oh, that is a fair try. And it's half-time. So the team's still separated by one goal, but it should be very different. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Okay, they got hit with that one sucker punch, but I don't think there was much wrong with their overall approach. I think the boss needs to give his team a lift during the break, and they should still be quite buoyant.
Barcelona just about ahead, 1-0 at the break. The second half is up and running. Barcelona currently ahead by the smallest of margins. Howson looking to pass their way up the pitch. Ibrahimovic, Cout, and he shoots! Oh, that was no routine save.
Cout really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Corner number 3 coming up. And the keeper beats it away. It's a really well-measured ball. Xabi Alonso delivers. And he's taking no chances there. Oh, important interception. That's put paid to the danger. Ibrahimovic. And the shot's on here. Still just a single goal between the sides. Now it's Isak. He's having a shot! And that's a sharp finish. Portugal are level. Unstoppable. Just how do they contain him?
And Neymar demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Portugal restore parity.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
This looks promising. Bale is someone with real dynamite in his boots. Barcelona perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Now it's Cout, and it's been played through, and he's there to get it away. Out for a throw.
Substitutions taking place.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Oh, that is a good ball to find him. Barcelona are making a change. After this, just one opportunity to do so. And the shot! Goal! Portugal! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Portugal with the lead. Shoots! And he should have made them pay.
Ibrahimovic has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Neymar might just make this.
There will be 5 minutes.
That tackle was certainly sturdy. And the referee's looking at his watch. We could be done here. Oh, he's burst through. Vicious ball here. Pass somewhat off target. Looking for options for movement. Kukcu. And that is it. A real high-octane conclusion. Barcelona pleasingly clever on the ball. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. We are just getting started. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Peter, I've been hugely impressed with what I've seen so far from this guy, Jude Bellingham. You don't become a regular at one of Europe's leading teams at 17 unless you're very, very special. And he's the epitome of, if you're good enough, you're old enough.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. That pass isn't the best. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Chance! It's in! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Oh, he's just loving that. Certainly gives you a very unique feeling. Tremendous.
That has been cut short. Count is onto this. Kaká going face-to-face with his great rival. Big chance! And he's there to belt it away.
Barcelona really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Threads one in. And the shot! Oh, good finish. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead. And how about the weight of that pass?
Vinicius Junior! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. They are purring, truly purring. A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, that's great disguise he got on that finish too. Just toying with the defence, making them guess the wrong thing to do. Made him look a bit silly, Peter.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. 3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
I think...
Oh, he's been caught napping!
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Nicely weighted ball. That looks a cracking ball. Not a hint of offside here. Well, that's a little loose. Drogba.
Madrid couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting...
Wirtz! Great football, shot and save.
Madrid really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 8.
Madrid with the corner. They're first.
Number 21. Didier Drogba.
Cleared away.
Coming on the field. Number
That has
23.
been slung wide.
Number 15.
The ball's gone astray. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Now it's Kukçu. He's found a way through.
There will be 3
And he has
minutes
been
added
fouled there.
time.
And he is going into that little black book.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
Beckham out towards the flank. And that is expertly dealt with. It's Couch! Lacking in accuracy.
Barcelona are showing good urgency, but they have to place more emphasis on service into the box.
Barcelona making some... That's the end of the first 45. Well, who would have thought it? A huge chasm between the two teams already, and it might grow even wider in this second half. So that's how it
Please
stands
make
at
sure to
halfway.
watch the
We'll be
screen
back
for an
with the second half
information bulletin
very
from
soon.
the regional police department. Substitution.
Down to business again.
Well, things just haven't quite clicked, Peter, have they? They're behind, and they deserve to be. But they've had a chance to regroup now, so we'll see how they come out at the start of the second half.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. And that could set him on his way. Terrific effort! No, he didn't quite meet it right.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward.
Count! And that's off target.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Cute ball now, how can he reach it? That's gone all the way through to the keeper. No way through there.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Bellingham! Well taken goal. They are playing them off the park. And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
And a chance! He's put it wide. And he's done very well to take that back. And here's Shevchenko.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And that's the keeper's ball. Now it's Vinicius Junior. And he cuts out the supply. And this is Shevchenko. Oh, that's superb. Ibrahimovic! And it's in! You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
At least that has given their people something to smile about. Howson, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
Coming on the field is number
Now it's
11,
Ibrahimovic,
Raul.
and he was quick to react. And no, that was never going to make it. Plays a sharp little ball here. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Shevchenko, and there's green grass ahead of him.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
It'll be a throw-in.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 3, Xabi Alonso. Coming
Kimmich.
on to replace him is number 13,
Kimmich.
McAllister.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. And that has left him in a heap. He won't be happy with that one. And the referee brings it to a close. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were... Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So we're up and running.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you could expand on that for us, Jim.
Well, there's just so many potential options and movements. Overlapping, underlapping, wingers vacating spaces to be occupied by fullbacks, coming inside, creating overloads down the middle on either flank. You get those right, and this can be a very effective system.
A tried and tested formula.
And believe it or not, Peter, we even did that back in my day.
And now they can clear their lines. Now that's been intercepted. And here's Drogba. Now, can they get him away? And the pass is intercepted. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Well, that looks a decent ball. Mbappe receives it in a wide position. Roll! And that has fizzed wide.
Well, I think the defence are breathing a big sigh of relief here. He really spanked that, and it wasn't far away at all.
Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Now it's Drogba. Nicely shaped ball. Good read, needed to be deftly away. Aimed beyond the defence. Looking to play him in. Now that's well seen too. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Now it's Kukçu. And he thumps it clear. Kukçu is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Knocks it into space. It's Drogba! Goal! Barcelona! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
The first breakthrough.
Well, this will...
Shot a goal! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Drogba has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
O'Reilly, and he was quick to react. Howson. And it's Drogba. Great work on the overlap. Oh, well, that is not a great touch.
It speaks for itself, doesn't it? Best left there.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Searching pass he's played there. Oh, delightful ball. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, I think it's a case of so far, so good. The boss has clearly done his homework, and I don't think he needs to change much during the break. Now they've got the lead, they can expect more of the same in the second half.
Barcelona are 1-0 up at half-time, and it's all to play for. And so the action is resumed. Barcelona currently ahead by the smallest of margins. And we have our very first corner. Terrific effort! Played out wide. Donatoni. And here's Ibrahimovic. Ibrahimovic! And it's in! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
Barcelona are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
There's a certain authoritativeness in everything they do now. If they want to kill off this game, now's the time to get it done.
And he's managed to gift it back. Ibrahimovic.
That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
Well, there's the clearance. And he's quick to snatch it back. Donatoni.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Ibrahimovic has it out wide and in space. Barcelona have their second corner now. Keeper has taken decisive action. And now they can spring out of defence. Donatoni. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Taken back almost at once. Threads one in. And it's Kaka.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
And here's Ibrahimovic. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them. Kukçu really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Looking for options for movement. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. No messing about, just bludgeoned away.
Substitution on the field. Number 7, Akanji. Number 15, Xabi Alonso. Coming on the field.
Oh,
number
that's
6,
neat.
Zanetti. Number 4,
Baresi did well to emerge with the ball.
Substitution
That's a
in
contest to
progress.
keep an eye on.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
O'Reilly. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Looking for the run.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Corner it is.
Substitution on the field. Number 20.
So, third
Raul.
corner of the game.
Coming on to replace him is number 80, Ronaldinho.
That's really well cleared. And a chance! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are disappearing out of sight. Perfect. And that will be the final act. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they did when... Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion.
Against South Korea.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. There's the whistle. Well, for anyone whose allegiances lie with the red half of Manchester, this man for so long was an unsung hero. One of the most decorated defenders in the English top flight. He is Mikhail Silvestre.
His game was all about versatility and durability, Peter. An astute defender in the middle, a fine ball carrier with a good engine, went out wide.
Yeah, and you can expect another busy shift from him here.
He's never shy.
And here's Ibrahimovic. Timber.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. Ibrahimovic! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Modern football for you. You get zero time to think on the ball. Take too long, and that happens. It gets pinched.
Front-footed pressing going on here. Scholes. This is a promising build-up. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
South Korea clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Now it's Count. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Now it's Villa, tries to play it through. Oh, super find. Kaka. And that interception was most necessary. And it's Bellingham. David Villa is onto this. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. So it is still 0-0. Timber. And that pass just didn't quite work. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Xabi Alonso kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Timber. Knocks it into space, and he's definitely onside. Oh, well played. So still we are where we began. It's 0-0. And here's Trossard. Counts. Kaka. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. That's beautifully weighted. Nice interception, well timed. Bellingham. Now Trossard. Xabi Alonso makes the interception. Chiellini. Timber. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, at least the defence can look back on a job pretty well done so far, Peter. I think they've squeezed the play quite well, and they've been relentless in their pressing. So the energy levels have looked good.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. And we are back underway.
Barcelona have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Now that's well seen too. Drogba is onto it in a flash. Best part of an hour, and still no breakthrough from either side. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Counts. It's Counts! Counts! They've done it! Finally, they've broken through. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Yeah, and I think it always looks a bit more dramatic when the frame of the goal plays its part.
So we have the first goal.
Look, experienced voices need to be heard now, along with good purpose and urgency, and they can get right back into this.
Kukçu. Ambitious ball here. That ball looks a good one. Oh, well played, well played. Looking to play him in. And here's Drogba.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, it's approaching that time where you have to decide whether you stick or twist, Peter. I'm inclined to think the latter, but the boss probably has quite a few things which he has to factor in yet, so let's see.
Can he get it through? Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger.
South Korea really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
And it's Scholes. Defending was strong and firm. And here's Scholes. Picked out brilliant. Can he finish? Oh, it's come off the upright. It's a goal. There seemed no way back, but they are level. He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Scholes! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Desperate defending required here.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 21, Didier Drogba. Number 7, Dirk Kuyt. Coming on the field, number 15, Shevchenko. Number 14, Rooney. Substitution.
Oh, good climb! Oh, that could be pivotal! So is that it? Is this the moment they stole it? A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
And when the manager called on him, he was only... It's Scholes! And that's a good finish. And this is getting better and better. South Korea have surely won it, or so you would think.
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see the more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Well, he stayed down and is in very obvious discomfort here.
Number 3, Xabi Alonso.
So a Barcelona free kick.
Kukçu.
This then an ideal chance to cut the deficit.
Number 13, McAllister. Number 10, Donadoni.
piece of goalkeeping.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
Coming on to replace him is number 9, Neymar.
Tries to get it clear. And that will be it. Barcelona can look back at this result with regret. A front foot start, but they were ultimately...